Hi YouTube! My name is Janick. I'm a part-time fashion reseller on apps like Poshmark and Ebay. This video is my 2022 recap video, and we're gonna end up with my goals for 2023. So, already December, guys. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Just take the time to admire this beautiful sweater I found at the bins. So I just want to talk to you guys. I think I never did that on my channel, so I'm just gonna let you know how I ended up being involved with Poshmark and reselling. So that could help you understand a little bit about my numbers. Because if you follow multiple resellers, I'm probably one of the least successful in if we talk about numbers, because I don't sell high volume. I don't do that much of high profit sales, but I really enjoy reselling, and now I really see the potential with reselling money-wise. So jumping into 2023, I want to put more energy and more focus on this business. So I'm just gonna start by how I ended up on Poshmark. I always loved the bargain. My little brother used to love going to thrift stores, so he's the one who really introduced me to that kind of stores. When the pandemic hit in March 2020, I was on Snapchat, and I saw a publicity about Poshmark, so I signed up as a customer. I made a few purchases, and a few months after that, me and my boyfriend decided that we're gonna move in together. So I did a big cleanup of my own clothing before my move. So this is how I ended up creating a closet to be selling on Poshmark. And this is when I got hit by love of selling. I don't know how to say it, but I just love the community, love the opportunity to help the planet, because I really love recycling, reusing, repurposing. The full-time job I have actually is for an office furniture company, refurbished furniture company. So everything in my life is involved with helping the planet. So that was just a little introduction about myself. So I really started selling in June 2020. So right now, December 2022, it's been 2.5 years. So I'm 6 months away of completing my 3rd year. So I'm just gonna show you my numbers. Well, show you. There's nothing that's gonna be thrown up there. I'm just gonna let you know about my numbers. We're not gonna talk about my first year on Poshmark, because it was really just getting rid of my own clothing and experimenting like with thread up and stuff like that. That wasn't really successful. So the first complete year that I had was 2021. From January 2021 until December, I made a total after platform fees. So I'm not deducting the cost of good of the items in the number I'm giving you right now. So for 2021, I made $3,248 in my pocket. So that was approximately $271 by month extra in my budget. 2022, I doubled it. So I made $6,735 after platform fees, which comes to $561 by month in my pocket. But I rent a storage unit that cost me something. I subscribed to Prime Lister to do cross listing. In that, I didn't deduct inventory cost and shipping cost also. So just be careful with what people tell you on YouTube and internet. Sometimes it looks like all nice and shiny and glamorous, but when you really go down the numbers, it's not sometimes that high profit. But I'm still really happy I can make that happen on my own. $500 extra by month is really good. And one of my goals that we're gonna talk about is to be able to put money aside. So have a side hustle helps. All right, so this was just to tell you that first complete year, I doubled it the next year. So we're gonna start talking about my goals for 2023. And the first one is to double the amount of money I made from this year. So double 2022. So hopefully I would love to be able to produce $13,000. So the first goal is to be able to double that. So to hit that, I need to give myself some monthly goals to be able to achieve it, because I'm someone who really needs to stick to a schedule and make a list and write down everything I need to do. So to hit that goal, I need to make almost $1,500 in sales by month, which would bring me to $1,000 in profit if I sell approximately 50 items by month. Right now, what my numbers looks like, I sell an average of 25 items by month. Sometimes it's like 35, sometimes it's like 23, so I round it out for the whole year. Comes down to 25 items. I would love to double that. So this is my first one. This is a big one. So I'm gonna need to go thrifting more frequently, be able to list more frequently too, because I have a pretty big debt pile. I really enjoy the hunt, but listing sometimes takes up a few more weeks than it should. This is the second point on my list, sticking to my schedule. So for 2023, I got myself an agenda, and I'm really gonna try to separate like my hours in the week. So if, let's say, I write down that on Monday I want to take pictures of a minimum of 20 items, I'm gonna do it. Because right now I just say to my boyfriend, hey, I need to take pictures tonight, and it's like 9:30 p.m. and he's like, didn't you take your picture? I'm like, oh no, I forgot. Let's do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow maybe I'm not gonna do it. So this year I really want to stick to what I write down in my agenda. It's non-negotiable. So yeah, this is one of my goals. I would really love to be able to have a better work-life balance. I don't see my friends that much. I see my family, but not as much as before. But I moved away from the city I'm from. So I'm like 35-minute drives, which it's not that bad, but everybody's got their own life, and it's hard to make plans. So I'm gonna try to see people more, people that brings me joy. Also, what brings me joy is my dog. So last year I was really good at bringing him to the dog park, not every day, but a few times during the week after work. I don't know why, but this year I don't have the energy for it. I did it a few times, but I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna try to have a great routine with him. I walk him every day, a few times a day for sure. Don't worry about him. but I would really like to bring him more often, because it's okay to walk, but he needs to socialize too. So this is the fourth point in my list. Next, I would really like to include. I would really like to include more the bins in my routine for sourcing, because I really like getting shoes from the bin. The cost of good is so low, and sometimes it gives me the opportunity to sell shoes at like $20 with a good profit margin. So this was all I had on my list of goals. I know that 2022 was a real roller coaster for, I was gonna say all of us, but if not all, a big chunk of resellers, mostly the ones that sell on Poshmark, because they were all the testing they were doing. They played with the algorithm about the recommended and just shared feature for a few months, and it really messed up the sales of a few of us. I just talk about that to say that in 2023 I would also like to be more consistent on cross-listing on eBay, as well as Poshmark US. Poshmark US, I'm pretty good at it because it's really easy with Prime Lister. I just copy it in the US app, and then everything is already filled up. I just need to fill a few blanks, but it's essentially the same thing. And doing comps, it's pretty much the same. So it goes fast for me to list on Poshmark US. But on eBay, I always try to be more like competitive, because I'm still new on the app. And it's more thinking for me to figure out like the packages estimation and weight, because I don't do it in advance. I do all estimation, so when I sell it, then I weigh it and I measure it. So yeah, I would like also to be more consistent on eBay. If you're still here, thank you very much for sticking with me. I think I never said it, but I really enjoy having a small following on YouTube. As of today, we are 53 in my little family. Thank you very much for supporting me. It means a lot, because I do it to help and to give information, useful information to people, and just to see that I have a few new followers from time to time, let me know that I'm not doing this for nothing. So thank you again. As usual, if you liked that video, I would appreciate if you could give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you have anything to say. Happy holidays, guys. I hope you're gonna have a blast. Take care of yourself, and we're gonna be probably seeing each other next year. Bye.